brother. What's up? Tuesday
What's
night.
a night early, but hey, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and we
Yep.
spend enough time with the mud trucks and doing mud truck things. So
Yep. And everything I got going on, I got baseball meetings, Valentine's dances Thursday night, and all that good stuff. So we getting it in tonight.
that's right.
So that's that. So what's going on, man? You got this everything going. We ready to go? Kick this thing started.
That's right. I think we're gonna have a really good year, man. All the way from Georgia to North Carolina, we've got support. So it's gonna be a good one. Everybody gets a race at their track. I know some of like your track and Blaine's, and they're a little closer, but it's one at each track, and
Yep.
hopefully everybody's going to get the type of racing that they want to do. So
Yep. That's gonna be good, man. We ready.
it should be a good year, and we're going to start it off on the flat track, right? Do some heads
Yep.
up racing at Branchville.
It's gonna be the flyer says shootout, but shootout heads up, whichever way it's heads up, it don't matter. Single elimination, correct?
Yep, single elimination.
So
And we're also, y'all are going to run mud classes too.
yes, sir.
So they're going to have the horseshoe and the V treads and
the I'm sorry, I'm trying to send something to myself so I can pull up here and all that stuff. So
it's all right. And the modified street, I believe they're going to run that mud hole too.
yeah, the modified street and the horseshoe and the V tread class is gonna be running in the mud hole. You still got me, can't you, Rich? Still there?
Yep, I got you. And I was out there. When did I come out there? Saturday afternoon, before the little meeting that we had. And it looks awesome, man. Terry's got that flat track beautiful.
He's got it down, baby.
And the mud holes. So I think there was about 2 inches of water, maybe in some spots. I'll show you, show everybody the pictures, and that was just like a little 2-foot long area. It looks awesome. I'm excited. Really excited about this season. Some of you know we've been going, a little bit behind the scenes trying to get this schedule down for various reasons, from tracks from here to there. Just it took a little longer to get everything ironed out, but it's there, it's set in stone, and it's going to be good.
Trying to get a little bit of everything to get everybody happy, please everybody.
That's right. Logan, how do I get rid of this little thing off my screen?
I got the schedule thrown up there. I don't know if you can see it or you can read it, Red. It's kind of small on our screen.
Yep, I can see it. Also, I got a copy of it right here. Can I just tell it remove?
Kick it off in Branchville.
There's Mr. Jared. Well, actually, before we kick off our schedule, let's talk about the 2 dates next weekend, because there's 2 good races happening next weekend, aren't there, BT?
Yep.
One of them over at Tyndall Farms, right, with the Godfather.
Yep.
They'll be doing horseshoe racing, right? And I believe Blaine said he's going to have a consistency class at the end, right there on the flat track in the middle. So he'll have something for everybody.
10-4. Chain of events just happened live right now as we're talking about it. I got a Mod Street Belt sponsorship right here.
There we go.
Just send me. Shaky Jordan Motorsports.
Heck yeah. Shaky Jordan Motorsports.
Shaky. There you go. That's Mr. Jason Jordan, his daddy.
That's
He's watching tonight. What's up, fella? We appreciate it. And that's the Mod Street Belt sponsorship. So that should be all our belts caught up there, Mr. Ed.
Yes, sir. Man, I thank all y'all very much for the support. And I know our drivers really appreciate that as well. It gives them something good to run for, and it's awesome to get y'all's names out there too. Get some associations going.
Yep, and we trying to get all we can. We got some more class sponsorships and already. If anybody wants to interested, hit us up. We'll get that up here too.
Well, also going on next weekend, right? We got Little Dudes kickoff of the year, February 20th.
Kicking their season off too down in Little Dude. If you want to drive, do some flat, straight line mud racing. I think the Sinister Six is going to be there, ain't they?
That's right. That is their first race ever. So that's a cool place to kick it off, because that class right there, that 6-cylinder class, is a great class at Little Dude. You'll go there and there'll be 15, 20 of those guys
Yeah,
battling it out.
that's a big time class.
And
That's growing pretty good around there. They're in Virginia.
yep,
That's 6 and 4 son of the class.
that's right. Jarrett's doing a really good job. He saw an opportunity to give these 6-cylinder guys some ability to travel and run at different tracks, kind of like we do, and he ran with it.
And I think it's a bunch of younger cats too, man, running, I believe.
Yeah, from what I've seen, I think about 11 out of the 15 or 16 of those guys are probably under 13 years old. So
yep,
that's going to be really cool. Jared, did y'all decide what you're going to call we call them young guns, but what are y'all going to call them? I saw all kind of stuff going on the interwebs there.
Yep. What's up, Riggs? We see you watching. I see Riggs working on some horsepower this afternoon over in the shop. I saw early.
That's right. He's getting that thing revved up because his daddy, the Godfather, signed the two of them up for the horseshoe class. So
yes, sir. So we got them signed up, adding that horseshoe class. That's what Riggs are killing that class now. So
that's right. That class right there is getting to be a collection of some awesome trucks.
Yep. They're going with the young guns too, huh?
That's right.
That's pretty good. Look, pick up the young guns. I also seen Riggs. I seen in the picture you post. I seen that killer motor. Looked like a whole brand new motor sitting back behind that paint truck. So I don't know what that's for.
The Godfather's been in Daytona Beach, Florida for about a month, living down there, just wrenching on that thing, polishing every inch of that motor, trying to get some more power out of it.
Yep. We talked with them Saturday night. They all in. Riggs was doing something else. Rhett was down. Blaine come in and chatted with us. And we had a pretty good little conversation Saturday with us.
Oh, yeah.
Crew. We had
I love the Godfather now. He'll keep you entertained.
Yeah. We had a pretty good little time. Little crowd there. Decent.
That's great.
We but on the race opener again, I'll say it's gonna be mud hole and flat track. So I had some street trucks call me about our street class rules and all that, want to come run. Want to know if they was running the flat track or the mud. So it'll be the mud.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Then street class is going to be fun this year. Man, about 2 years ago, we had a really good following with that.
Yeah.
We had all them boys from Georgia running with Jeffrey Allison.
Yeah.
The Hares.
And the big green Ford was from Georgia. What was that?
No, it was Chevrolet. David Pittman.
Chevrolet. Yeah, it was a Chevrolet. Mr. Pittman. With the big 44s on that beast.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. You want to find a nicer guy for sure.
Yeah. It's going to be a pretty good crowd. I got a pretty good truck count this year too, man. It looks
man. We're looking better. And that's something that's going to be fun this year because we're getting some of our Georgia brethren back.
Yes, sir. Amen. I'm glad to hear that. Come on.
Yeah. When this thing first started, they were involved. We had a bunch of them. We had 2 races. And I'm glad to see everything kind of getting back together. And
coming back around.
Bad rods jumping in. I was talking to, y'all remember Adam Sykes?
Yep.
He's a nice fellow with the Devious. He's a real good guy. He's coming back. I think he won the belt twice, I think.
Yeah, a couple times in that step side Chevrolet.
Yep, that's 66.
I think we're gonna have a pretty good count of the limited or the unlimited trucks because I heard a couple more that might be coming to our race in the first race, and we're gonna try to fish them into getting in there and running with us. So that's gonna be a good. That's looking up to be a good class too.
I think some of those guys like that rule package with the no weight stuff like that.
Yep. That's gonna be interesting on the flat track. Shoot the heads up style.
You've been practicing. I gotta get to practicing.
I ain't took my truck out from under the shed it's been in there all winter. So you saw where it was sitting. It's still sitting there.
Yep.
That's where it's been sitting the whole time. We've been working on the old Rebel, I guess you call it now.
Yeah, it changed names, didn't it?
We can only run a limited time in the classroom. The people show up. Heck yeah, that's right. That's a good deal. Blaine said he can, if got enough for unlimited, he'll run a class.
That's right. That's cool to see that some of these guys that we kind of got away from the flat tracking and now we're going mud bogging, and like Blaine saying, he will run an unlimited class. If y'all want to come to the race on the 24th, he's going to run it.
Willis wants to know, does my CJ5 Jeep have to have doors? That makes it full body, in my opinion. But like I said, I know to run the mud hole, our insurance, you got to have doors.
Yep.
But
series wise, I don't care about a Jeep because they could have, as long as it's good with everybody's insurance.
Yeah, and I'll get back with y'all. I don't think it's the flat track. I ain't 100% sure because we tried to switch up insurance. So I'll let you know and we'll post it up. But I know in the mud hole, you got to have doors. Our insurance, anyway.
Yep. Well, that's one more good reason why I hope we're running on the flat track. So we don't have to worry about that, hopefully. If not, soft doors, any kind of door, anything, right, BT? Just
anything work.
He'll get back with y'all.
And it's a safety issue too. You know what I mean? It kind of. Yep. I don't know if we still got the arm restraint rule, correct? Or
yes, arm restraint.
So it's
all classes.
So if you don't have a door, you got to have some kind of arm restraints anyway.
Yep. Yeah, because we don't want anybody's arm going out.
Yeah, it's a big safety thing too, man. Mr. Hewlett, what's up there, Ball Peen? Checking us out. William, what's going on?
That's right.
I don't know if you talked with Dave about what we talked about Saturday night, but
no, I haven't.
We got to get with your Ball Peen. Be looking for a call or a text.
Yeah, he's been talking it up. He got Adam's number, gave Adam's number to me and whatever. We got up last night.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's a good recruiter.
Yeah, you know,
Alpine wants somebody to race with, small tire guys. We got to step it up and give him some competition. He's the champ 2 years in a row.
Yep, he wants somebody to race again. That's why he's looking for.
That's right. He'll definitely have some good competition. Get up there and because right now we got Wild Hair, Proud Boy, Don's in there, Mr. J Tool's in there, Kane's in there with that bad misbehaving Ford.
Oh, Kane's in that class too.
Yep, and also Devious. Adam.
That's a pretty good little small tire class.
Starting to get a little better.
And we got called. I got to get back in touch with Mr. Rick George too.
Yep.
He said something about sponsoring a class. So
Adam says no mistake. Shoot, come on, Adam. We go heads up. Anybody wins, right, buddy?
Yeah, man. It'll make a difference on you in that light, man. Y'all better be ready.
That's what's gonna be fun because we're gonna go heads up and we're gonna go do one regular flat track, fastest pass. We're gonna go mud bogging, and then we're even gonna have that wild triple threat race, which I know there's some mixed feelings on that. Some of them love it, some of them hate it.
Come back and run a little mud too.
Yep. So it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be. Oh, and then the triple threat, that's a full points race too this year, ain't it?
Yes, it is. It's always just a bonus points, but Tony wanted it full points.
Heck yeah.
Give it to him. We're going to let him eat.
That'll make him get there, dude, man. And
every class this year is best 4. So if you got 6 races, you use your best 4.
Best out of 4.
That's
there you
right.
go.
All classes, just to make it easy.
We can, and also Tony them's got a good, you like that heads up. They having the Carolina Grudge. That'll be a good race.
Yeah, I believe that's like May 10th or something. It's the
11th. That's May 11th.
Okay, because it's the weekend after our race at Matt's.
Yeah, that'll be a good race too. If y'all want to do some heads up racing, that's pretty fun. It's interesting. It's pretty fun.
That's right. So March 9th, opener, Branchville, limited, big tire, small block, heads up on your flat track, right? Single elimination.
Yeah, single elimination.
And then
we paying back. Let me get something on that single elimination. We paying back 60-40 first and second.
I think that's fair. So the two that go to the final round, y'all get money.
Now, if y'all want to split, y'all want to put it and go 50-50, that's up to y'all. But we'll pay 60-40 on the payout to the last 2 trucks.
That'll make it interesting because you want to get to that final round.
You got to get in there, buddy.
That's right. So we'll do the flat track, and then also they're going to go in the mud. We're going to do the horseshoe track.
Yep.
For the horseshoe guys and the V-treads, and then Mod Street will be in the mud as well.
Yep. And the mud will run first, too.
Okay.
We're going to run in the mud first and then go over there. And that also gives y'all enough time to tech these trucks.
Yep.
Because, you got to get tech to get in. So I guess you got to get tech before you enter, I reckon. So
yeah. And so, there are classes everywhere. So you got to do one first. So might as well go mud, let them see it.
Yep. We're going to get in the mud, get the action going. Then we'll ease on over to the flat track. And
that's right.
A shootout racing. heads up, whatever you want to say it. I know some
Yeah.
people don't like shootouts, so I'll say heads up.
Yeah, because to me it's kind of the same thing, but I guess
Yeah.
technically not, and that's why we keep saying it. But it's, I guess
Yeah.
it's not, honestly. But hey, we're gonna have fun, and
It's
then
gonna be
go
instant
ahead.
green too. Instant green off the light.
Yep.
First one to turn the wind light on wins. Got a
Yep.
good looking wind light. It's gonna work too. So it's
Yep.
all
And they're
good.
not gonna burn you down.
Nope, we
You're
ain't
gonna
gonna
stay
burn nobody
stage,
down. Got
and
plenty of
whoever's
time.
got the button's gonna hit it.
Yep, it's gonna be
They're
quick
not
about
burning
it.
you down.
So
It won't be,
it'll be quick
people
about
are
it. So.
asking. It's gonna be, it's gonna be 2 seconds or 4 seconds. Heck no, it's gonna be like half a second.
Yeah, it's
You're on
gonna be
stage,
quick.
and then that's it.
What the plan is when everybody turns the second stage on and they get on the trans break or the two-step, we're gonna cut them loose.
That's right. And we get this heads up stuff going, and hopefully we'll get us a nice fancy $8,000 tree.
That's right.
We're gonna get some of this going and get doing it before we commit that hard.
I told them Saturday night we don't got a pro tree, we got a po tree.
Yep, but hey, this poetry does have a red light. They will catch you.
You will
and
red
it does
light.
have a wind light.
Yep.
So, but
we can add to it to do the times and stuff later on, but it costs a little bit. So,
that's right. We get more eyes and figure it out.
but it works.
Patrick's trying to do that, but it costs money and time, and
Yeah.
money's a big deal. That's going to be fun, man. Heads up and in the mud. So you're getting everything Branchville's got to offer.
That's right, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. We've used it. It works. So
yes, sir. And then after that, our next race, we're gonna go back to the farm, right? Tyndall Farm.
Back to the Tyndall Farm.
April 6th. So same thing there. We're gonna use everything Blaine's got. You know what I mean?
Straight line, everything's running.
Yep. Limited class is gonna run in the middle. And then after that, or whatever order he decides, but I think we're gonna do the straight line classes before we go around the track. But small block, small tire, and big tire are going to run straight passes from the turn towards the soybeans or whatever.
Yep.
So you'll have plenty of shutdown.
Yep. Straight line mud racing back again at Tyndall Farm. It's been a year or two since they got some straight lines. So.
Yep. And hopefully we're going to have some bad, fast trucks going into that pit.
And we want to thank, that's Blaine catering to us.
That's right. Blaine is Mr. Horseshoe Man. Everybody knows that. But he's letting us do what we need to do, able to come to Tyndall Farms and make it work. And that's a big thing with this year. It's a lot of cooperation with a lot of different tracks. And I swear all these guys know I'm about to pull my hair out.
Yeah, the inside thing, that's for sure.
But hey, I think we've got the best layout, and we're going to have best group of trucks that we've ever had, because everybody's getting to do kind of what they want to do, especially the track owners.
Yep. And I think there's a lot of give and take in this thing for the track owners anyway.
Yes.
So, and we appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So after those I'm going to call them our straight line classes, because that's pretty much what they're doing most of the time. After they do their straight passes, then the mod street, the horseshoe class, and the V-treads are going to hit that big Tyndall Farm turn. And if y'all haven't done it yet, it's an experience.
It's going to be, I'd say if you're going to run it, I'd say be there next weekend if you want to give it a try, that turn, because it's the best turn you get, I believe.
Yes, it's the best turn. I had so much fun on that turn. I can't wait to try it again. It's almost the same amount of banking as like a real flat track race. I mean, roundy round race.
I think they'll supposed to degree that thing or something. I think he told me, but I ain't heard no more about that.
It's a lot. It's about 15, 20 feet from the top to the bottom of the turn.
Yeah, it's got some good degree banking on it.
Big time.
Man, I know. I need to get
my hair cut. I was over at Curtis's.
Chopped off today.
We were working on the truck, and I was trying to get the hair on my face. He's like, "Well, you don't like all that?" And I was like, "No, I've got to go get my hair cut."
Yeah, I got mine chopped off today.
Makes me.
Blaine says 15-degree banking.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good banking.
It seems like it's more than that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It seems you're on that thing. It'll suck you right at the top. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to get down in the hole when there's water in the hole, because that'll kill you.
Yep.
I did that a couple times last year.
Last time we were there, man, they were flat hammering that turn.
Oh yeah,
Who was
it'll hold it.
Tyler.
Oh yeah.
Tyler Matthias was on it around that turn.
Yep. I don't think he ever lifts around that daggone thing, does he?
I don't think they were lifting at all around that turn.
Food Max.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm glad Blaine did that to sort of set that track apart from other tracks, because everybody's got their own little niche or whatever, and I like that.
Yep.
So there's a little hiccup in his horseshoe that he likes so much, that I like so much.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal.
That's a lot of us. That's why we brought that horseshoe class in this year, right, BT?
Yep.
Let them boys have at it. Same thing with the horseshoe. I mean, the V-treads. V-tread guys, y'all are turning and jumping all year. So y'all are no longer going straight with our straight line guys.
Yep, we putting you
Bring
on the
them
turns.
on.
Trying to help everybody out. Get what you want here. We want mud truck racing of all.
That's right. Tony messaged me the other day and said, where are the V-treads at? I don't know, dude.
Are we waiting on them?
I don't know where Wayne Taylor's at. I don't know where Scooter's at, or Tyler, or Taz. Where y'all at? Come on, man.
The Warners, jump on there. Let's get it.
Let it eat. I know that Snowball, they call it's been getting a few upgrades. So
he's ready. You know he's ready.
I did hear rumors maybe of a little Slime Time appearance, but so that would be a really good one to have in there, wouldn't it?
That's a good draw. That's a good draw.
Yep, because right there in that class, one rule: V-tread must be on a V-tread tire.
Be another one in Pro Mod V-treads.
You never know. Cancer sucks. Maybe you never know.
Yes, sir.
That could be a really good class, because they're going everywhere they're going to be anyway. So bring it on. Y'all stay in South Carolina, V-treads.
Yep. I think I figured that'd been a good draw to do that.
Yeah. I think though this schedule, because I've been tentative, everybody knows the deal. Some of us behind the scene know the deal.
Yeah.
But now the schedule's dropped, it should help some of those guys that were on the fence, because they know exactly what they're doing and where they're doing it. So,
yep. I think they're just waiting on us, huh?
That's right. So after Tyndall Farms, we're going to go to the Masters Motorplex in Thunder Alley with the official Mouth of Mud Racing, I'll call him
Mr. Dave Renfro.
That's right. And also that's the home of Slime Time. So
that's a good horseshoe jumping track right there, buddy.
That's right.
It's good one.
Be good to be back over there working with Matt and Dave, because they were inspirational in some of this, getting this series started for sure, telling me to go for it,
We can call this Back to Your Roots.
Hey, Back to the Roots tour. Maybe we'll put that on the t-shirt.
Back to the Roots tour. There you go.
That's right. 2024, Back to Our Roots. I love it.
That's it right there.
I hope so. Because, man, if we could get everybody that is run with us and is still running and might want to, man, we'd have 70, 80 trucks. We're already at 40.
Yeah. William said that he thought he was already registered. That's why he ain't said nothing.
Okay,
I'll get free registry. He got that free registration.
I know that if you haven't told me we're running, I haven't put you on the list, because I'm not putting pressure on anybody, but we want everybody. Trust me.
You got to clarify that for us.
Taz.
Add it to him. Man, I see a man's got a belt hanging up back there tonight. Lord, watch out.
You see that? You got to, hey, man, inspiration, Bo. Inspiration.
I'm about to hang mine back here somewhere behind me one night.
When we're at Matt's, just let everybody know what we're gonna do. The horseshoe class, Matt's he's gonna get on here and talk to you, but we're gonna run the horseshoe class together. I believe it's gonna be one DOT class for some good money. Is what's happening. And then the V-treads are all going to run together, I believe, too, at that class.
Yeah.
Got some cool stuff planned at that race. And also, he's going to have an unlimited class on the flat track. Same thing, like we got a common theme here. Everybody's kind of, if they're not running a flat track points race, most of them are running a flat track to give these guys an opportunity.
I think that's extra points, ain't it? Come in.
Yes, it is 5 bonus points for our limited guys
Yes, sir.
if they show up and run. So that's going to be a real good race. And also that day, y'all know how it is with scheduling. Sometimes stuff's on top of each other. Like we
Yep.
just talked about the race next weekend. They're
Yep.
having one at Little Dew and one at Blaine's, but they're a good distance apart most of the time. But Southern Thunder is having their opener May 4th. It's a big consistency race, y'all. Usually
It's like
there's $10,000.
10,000. Yep.
Yep. Anybody can win it.
Yep.
So that's a really good race. So they don't run the horseshoe and V-tread there, but they do run limited. So what we're going to do is that same day, any of our limited guys that go to Cobbtown, y'all will also get that 5-point bonus.
Yep. So, word of advice, them Georgia boys in that limited class are going to get them 5 bonus points. So, our local South Carolina boys, you might want to go to Matt's or go to Cobbtown to get them get them 5 to keep up,
That's right, because them limited guys are going to be running in Georgia. All the Georgia guys getting them points.
they're going to get them.
So, that's pretty cool. And then, after that, all the way June 29th, so you got a good little break right there.
Yep.
Go fishing, do whatever you might need to do,
That's
go
right.
to some other races. We're going to be at Palmetto Mudway. So this is going to be another cool race because they're going to be running both the mud pit and the flat track. So in that race, limited, big tire, and small block are going to be fastest pass on the flat track. So, Georgia boys, that's a good one for y'all, right? For sure.
That's what they say.
And a lot of our South Carolina guys, like Mr. Bullet Hewlett right here, he loves in the flat track.
And I believe he's going to run that a little earlier.
Yeah, I believe he's going to try to run it, and then we'll have a couple hour little intermission, and then he's going to run all his normal mud classes at night because that is really what's popular normally for most of his crowd, and most of his crowd is there at night. So we're going to do both. But
again,
by the time I think we get to Palmetto, y'all, and we've had a heads-up race at Branchville, I think everybody's going to get the gist of what's going on. And we're going to see a good crowd of people down there at Palmetto to see that heads-up racing. Because, man, you can bet the whole time, dollar bills, and because it's a guy going against someone, just like the Dragon Trip. So it makes it fun, for sure.
He's racing somebody. That's a fact. That's going to be – and that's Patrick – I guess you can say catering to us to help us out with that. So,
yep, because I needed that flat track. I needed another race to help make it happen to have a good mix.
Yep.
Trying to get something for everybody.
Kudos to the track owners again.
That's right. Track owners are, sacrificing for sure and paying into the end of the year pot.
Yes, sir.
Y'all remember that. So
that's good money.
Thank your local track owner, for helping us out. I could not do it without them and them working together.
I think we had a pretty decent payout last year because of the track deal. I think it helped out tremendously.
They're going to run V-tread, but it'll be a non-points V-tread class because we told them V-tread guys, at least I did, that we're going to have them jumping and turning. So unless they say they all want to make it one, and we can add it to it because it's in South Carolina. It don't matter.
The little ball peen, you got to figure out. You say go ahead. Ball peen says Palmetto has always been his favorite. I say every time I talk to him, another track's his favorite.
He's like me. He loves them all. And that's the only reason why some of them do this. It's just pure love. I don't know why. Or stupidity.
Yeah.
Just trying to have a good race with good people,
Oh, yeah, it's fun, man. Good times.
Like that little song I posted, Where Are My People?
There you go.
Right? Find my people or whatever it was.
Yep. All right.
It happens.
Yep.
So that'll be everything in Palmetto. They'll be running everything we got, basically. And then August 10th, we go back to Little Dew. finally be going back to Little Do. I hope it's a little cooler this year up there in August.
Yeah. That's a fast race.
Yep.
Mud race.
In that one right there, I saw Don on here. They were commenting about Don. And Don's got the record right now at Little Do, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
I hear it's a 3.9 or something like that. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Steve went down there and took it from him for a little while.
Yeah, man.
He got it back. At least it's a series truck that owns it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
One series or a truck or another, it doesn't matter to me. I get to say a series truck owns that.
Scotty's saying a 381.
Woo!
381. I think that's a 38.
Nice.
That's putting it down, brother.
We're gonna have to be on our game when we go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Or up there, not down there. Up there.
Yeah, that's way up there.
And y'all, that's a good place to get some seafood too. I know some of y'all are on the coast, but some of you aren't. But seafood places are pretty good. Yep. So at Little Do, we're going to be running limited, big tire, small block, and modified street. All straight passes in the mud. Fastest pass.
Yep. Fast pass too. It's fast, boy, I'm telling you.
Yep. That sand is deceiving, y'all. It really will reach out and grab you a little bit. It gets out the way it seems like when you try to start off. You just sling it from underneath you sometimes, and then when you get out there, it robs your power. It feels like so. It's almost like it changes.
That's that sea monster grabbing you, I reckon.
It's different.
Yeah, see now, man, saying Little Do's is great.
Y'all see, the bullet is just ready to go racing. I think.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Good deal.
Oh, yeah. If you're on top, you're all right. I'm just saying it's deceiving. You look at it and be like, oh, I'm going to blow right through that. And it'll slow you down to 4.5 seconds or something. Yep. It'll humble you a little bit.
Ricky said he's running 3.7 if he comes. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Shots fired.
That's in the mud.
Mm-hmm. That's getting it down through that 3.7.
3.7 is doing it.
They're dialed in for 10. I hope they are. We're going to be ready.
I hope so. Puff's close. I'm probably going to come out there and hit that flat track.
Ooh, yeah. He done turned into a flat tracker.
No, I'd like to drive it one time before.
Yep.
Turn it loose on the horseshoe. You know? We don't know what it's going to do. I took it in the cornfield and played with it for sure.
Yeah.
But got some adjusting to do, and, you know.
Give me a shout, Travis. I'll be around sometime. If I ain't at work. Tomorrow's Valentine's, so tomorrow afternoon I'll be Valentine's Day in it. You know that?
David says Proud Boy cut a 3.7 too.
Dang.
Is that what you ran at Little Do, David?
That's pretty good.
That was with that spare parts tuning.
Yeah.
They went over there and turned some adjustments on the shock and picked up like a 1/10 or 2 or something.
That's pretty good.
Gotta be kidding me. What's happening, Mr. CJ?
Yeah, I got something. I've been battling the shingles in it for the last freaking month and a half, and it's kicking my behind. Mr. Scotty.
Yep.
It looks better though.
I saw Miss Shelley on here like a minute ago.
Yeah, she was on here.
Saw her on here. These comments are scrolling by.
Man, I don't know what happened to me. So you ought to see the other fellas. All I can tell you.
So
I just got a little sickness going on. What's that the Little Do, brother?
After Little Do, we're going to Orangeburg for the triple threat. That's going to be pretty wild.
That's going to be a good race.
I believe that's going to be a 2-day event. I don't know what he's got going on Friday night. I think there's something special up the sleeve that y'all are going to like from what I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe we're trying to do all of our stuff Saturday from what I know. Because for a lot of us, that Friday is hard to make, that Friday afternoon stuff. Night.
Yep.
Because even if you're here in the state, you almost got to take a half day. So we got people coming from all over.
That's Friday. That deal he's talking about Friday night's gonna be good if he comes up with it.
Yep.
I got something in the yard for that too.
Yeah. Tony's the same way, man. Some of it, we've been so busy. In a little bit of time we have, we've been trying to finalize this thing right here on the screen, this schedule. But hopefully we got it and we're rocking.
I don't know. Blaine said the Cattle Creek Sasquatch got me.
Damn.
My wife's got a nasty right hook.
So that'll be the limit. It'll be running a straight pass on the flat track and a straight pass in the mud. And that, I guess that'll be the dual threat champion, is what we always call that. And then our mod street, our V-tread, our big tire, our horseshoe class, the small tire and small block are all going to do one of each: flat track pass, straight line pass, and a paperclip pass. So
yeah, that paperclip, man.
This is something that's really good for some of those all-around trucks that are running with it. So I know it's not necessarily a disadvantage for some of the guys, but this is good for some of the guys that are running with us and really do enjoy that type of stuff. So.
Yep, that's a good one. I think Riggs won it last year, didn't he? Or who won it last year?
Yeah, Riggs won it for sure. We'll see if he can win it all on 35s again this year.
Yeah, he's the man, though.
That whole team, Chandler. Where's Chandler at? In the Honey Bun. They've been quiet.
Yeah, man. I think they got the married life going on. He's getting married in March.
I seen Chandler on some broadcast.
I saw that, man.
Talking
about the boys big time. How about I was about to say, and the triple threat, is the horseshoe class running separate than the regular classes, or how's that work?
The horseshoe class and the big tire class are going to run together.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they are the same rules.
Yeah, gotcha.
Exactly, verbatim. So they're going to run together, but they will be scored differently. So we'll weed y'all out in the scoring. So don't worry about that.
10, 4, and
that's going to be a fun race to the triple threat. I really enjoy that.
Yep, and that's the last one. That ain't the last one, is it?
No, man, we got 2 more. We keep going and going, BT. Then you can't forget about Twitties, man.
I ain't got my glasses on, man. I can't see.
It's all right. I got it right here. I got a page. I'm not reading off the screen. We're gonna go to Twitties September 21st. So our horseshoe class, you are gonna run with Twitties big tire, his 0 to 44 class. So that'll be real simple. In our V treads, you run either 1 ton or mega, wherever you belong. Y'all are going to run the same exact track, and we're just going to take your times and score you.
There you go.
So technically, you might say that the mega has a slight disadvantage maybe because the pit will get a little worse. But hey, that's good for my 1-ton buddies. You know, that one race might be a little better, but I doubt it. They almost run identical times, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Most of them guys. I mean, within a half second. It's amazing. So, Twitties will be good because those are the 2 classes. And the reason why we're running those 2 classes there, y'all, and not the other ones, is because we're running within what Twitty does.
Yep.
You know, so we don't want to be a burden. Me and him talked about it, and the best thing is just do the same thing, kind of like we're doing with Matt's. Yep. Jump in where we fit in, what works good for them, sacrifice a little for us, and good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. His rules are a little different than our other classes. They kind of a little different rules. So
that's right. And we, that race is going to be awesome though, because
that's always
horseshoe and V-tread, that'll be most of the South Carolina guys. So I'm
sure we'll have some wild race.
Nope, that is not. That is not. That is the Ronald McDonald race, which is
that's pretty
also
good race.
Another awesome race. One. And that's for charity too. So that's a good one to go support.
That's a good big race.
That's awesome. Yeah. Let me back up. Let me back up and talk about the triple threat. That's a good point, Jared. A real good point. The triple threat race, all right, they're going to have the Sinister Six series is going to be there, which everybody knows about that, I'm sure, with Jared and Jackson and the whole crowd of young guns. So they're going to be there running with us as well. And also, I believe they call themselves the Kings of Mud now. Blake Webb. He's going to be there running that 16 challenge. So y'all hear a
That's
lot
6.
more of that. So it's going to be sort of Southeast DOT series versus Kings of Mud. So we
So it's gonna
wanted
be
to try to get that whole group of Virginia guys and our guys to run a little bit of each together.
yeah.
So this is going to be awesome as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. So it's gonna be a DOT series against the world, I guess we can say.
I guess. I don't know how to put I don't know if we against the world, but it's gonna be fun with that group of guys coming down because they know how to show out. Everybody knows that.
That team race, that team stuff's pretty good. It's growing pretty good too.
So there'll be a lot more on that. But I'm so glad to have the schedule out.
Yeah.
For everybody to see.
Set in stone.
That's right. So after Twitties, we're rolling back to Georgia, like we said.
Yep.
Going back to Georgia to Cobbtown. We're going to do heads up racing in every class.
Ooh.
Single elimination. It's going to be
a fast track down there, buddy.
That's right. That track is a hooking track. If you go out there and you look at that clay and you're like, oh, it's not that intimidating. If you don't have a strong running gear, you will leave it at the starting line.
The fastest pass I've ever made in the purple truck was at Cobbtown.
Dang, that's awesome.
So,
yep. And I'm sure they're going to have a consistency race too on that day too after we finish up. And Blaine knows all about that, getting lucky in that.
Is that the Shriners race? I say that's before the Shriners race, I think. Somewhere in there.
No, yeah.
The Shriners race is the opener, ain't it? That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the big consistency one.
Yep. So that'll be the limited. Oh, you know what? On that schedule, it says unlimited, but it's 2. That's wrong. It's limited, big tire, small block, and Mod Street heads up. Because we had to make a choice between limited and unlimited, and limited seemed a good bit stronger. So I'm sorry.
Not needless to say, if we go to the track
and they want to have the unlimited class,
they got enough to have unlimited. We'll have unlimited, but series wise, we run unlimited.
Yep, for points.
Yep. But I think that's a good.
Because you might get there, and there. When I look at the limited class list, there's a bunch of them that I know will run unlimited because, like, you know what I mean, in a race, that's another class that they can run while they're there. You got
there's a bunch of them stepping down.
Yeah, you got Demon, you got Robert Lofton, you got the Magic Mushroom, you got Possess, you got Hammer. It's like we probably got Ride and Dirty. We got Savage, which is Kane's new truck coming out. And Rick George says he has 2 that he's bringing to the limited class. And I know there's a few more around. Hopefully Mr. Jeremy Smith will bring that new monster he's got.
Yeah, I heard he's coming. I don't know if he can get it ready by the first one. But.
Yeah, but as long as he can get him ready by the second one or the third one, he's still got a chance because it's best of 4, y'all.
All you got to do is score 4 either way.
That's right.
First weekend in May. What V-Trek trucks? So what kind of V-Trek trucks you got? Just him and Tony?
Yeah.
Him and the Ayers?
Yeah. Taz and Snowball right now. But like I said, there's a few more lurking out there, and dropping the schedule for everybody to see exactly what we're running where is really going to help that class, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think it's going to help us out too with this what our layout is. I've talked to some MHRA fellas for that, like that limited class.
Yep.
And this don't coincide. It don't mess on none of their dates, MHRA. So Daddy had 2 trucks that run that. Call him this weekend about coming to run at our race. So we'll see.
Awesome.
We might get them to jump in and add in there. So
heck yeah. And at least if they're just there at the track running, that brings the count up and the purse up, and
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
And another thing, if you can make it to Blaine's next weekend, if you're gonna race in the season, even if you ain't racing, if you can get your truck there, I think you can get it teched and that'll get it out of the way.
Yep.
Get you registered, get them registered, paid up, and get in there. So.
Yep, I'm gonna be there. I'm sure you'll be there.
Yeah.
I know Tony will be there. So we'll be walking around. If you want your truck looked at, we can look at it there. We definitely have the registration book. We get paid up.
Jackson will be running
a few guys meet us up this weekend and pay us for some sponsorships and stuff. We really appreciate that.
Some new
We already
ones.
got some stuff on the way, right, BT?
Yep. The package deal you get from getting in there.
Yeah, and I think let's just go ahead and extend that to everybody, because the main thing with that is I was trying to get y'all to jump in there and sign up. So
It didn't work.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna order 100 of everything. So y'all
There you
jump
go.
in. Also,
Right.
Tina's gonna be able to get our calendar out. That's something else that's cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. You done send her some pictures? You gotta pick 12 trucks, or how you gonna do that?
She's got it. She's already got it laid out. She just needed this, what was on the
Oh.
screen, and then she's gonna compile all the tracks dates on that calendar for us to make it easy. So
I gotta get in touch with her about that, 'cause I gotta change up some.
if you're a series track, please get up with Miss Tina and make sure that your dates are all correct, because she's gonna put them all on that calendar, so everybody will have it.
We did that, what, 2 years ago? 2 years
Yep.
ago? 3 years ago?
It was pretty cool. We had Corey on the cover. I still have a couple of them left.
JB said take the Puff and the 8. That's the only ones that need to be taken.
Dang.
I think we take them this weekend, didn't we, Red?
Yeah. I take the Puff regularly.
That's a good deal. That's, man.
Yep. The
That's
head's
gonna
a
be
hammer.
good, man.
I can't wait to see his new Toyota get after it.
Oh, yeah, it's looking good. I see he had the back half look like coming on it.
That's right.
He's selling some cuts or something today, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see that. We were working, and I tried to finalize all that stuff that I'm sure that all y'all seen. I posted the layout, the class rules again, and then the schedule on our Facebook page. So I had to reread all that after work. So I had no time.
So everybody knows you can read the rules. If you want to know, you had some fellas sent me. I had to send them. They called me asking about the rules, and I just sent them to the damn website. So
well, that's old. I sent Gavin the stuff, all that new stuff that I just posted on our Facebook page. I also pinned it to the top of the Facebook page. I figured out how to do that finally. So when you look at it, our rules are right there. Our schedule is right there.
Well, I'll send them back to that too then.
Hopefully Gavin will have the website updated tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure how hard that is to do. But he's been waiting on me, and I've been trying to make this thing work, y'all. Make it work for everybody.
David says the champions from previous year or years, I think years, should be on the calendar as incentive.
There you go.
We got to do some kind of split calendar. I hope she does. I don't know how she got it laid out. If you make the calendar, you make the calendar, I reckon. So
well, I think there's more than I've seen it. There's more than one truck per month.
That's good. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a good little mix. And I told her just pick her favorite pictures. The only thing I told her was series trucks. So if you weren't a series truck last year, probably not on the calendar, is all I can say.
So if you didn't make it, you ain't one of Tina's favorite trucks. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
You just do that to Miss Tina? Oh, no.
I know she's over there watching. I'm just picking. Just kidding. Throwing jabs. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't even think I'm not on the calendar again. I don't believe.
Yeah, I probably ain't.
It is what it is. So don't get mad if you're not on there, because I'm not on there.
No, it'll be all right.
I don't think. I always try to stay out of all that stuff. No, don't put me on there. Don't put me on. Pick somebody else.
You like to be famous. You don't want to be on there.
Shoot, yeah. You gotta get somebody else on there.
Sign them autographs. I got to get some flyers and stuff out fire race and get it.
Yep.
pushed.
Now I got all these dates. I'm gonna get some flyers made, and I'm gonna put all these dates on the flyer. I'm gonna get thousands of them made, and we start putting them back together.
Style north or somewhere. I guess he's talking about Thomas Perry's talking about Cobbtown. Yeah, I assume.
Oh no, I think he's talking about was it SHMP?
South north. Oh, I don't know. I can't hardly read the name.
I don't know. Not sure what he's talking about, but hey, the one track in Georgia we're going to is Cobbtown, right?
Again, back to the roots tour.
Yeah.
You got to put that on the shirt there, baby.
I don't know why everybody calls it Cobbtown, but Southern Thunder Mud Track.
Yeah,
is
Southern
the
Mud.
official name. And if you haven't been there, it hooks hard.
Yep. Metter, Georgia.
Yep.
South Georgia Mud Park. South
And-
Georgia Mud Park. Okay, that's what he's talking about.
And one thing that it's going to be different this year than has been done there in the past. Cody's going to let us run first, so we're going to run all our heads up stuff, and then I'm sure they're going to roll in the consistency classes,
Yeah,
and maybe some breakout stuff or something. I'm not really sure.
I think they run some breakout stuff last year, some 4.0s and stuff like that.
Which they have a lot of fun with that. Getting out there and trying to run that 4.0 or 4.5, I think. I think it's a 4.0 and a 3.5 is what they run.
Oh, she said she'd be complete tomorrow.
You were awesome, Miss Tina. I'm so sorry I held out so long. But I had to. I'm about to have an ulcer trying to get this schedule together. So I hope y'all like what we're doing, man.
Oh, I got a date, Miss Tina. On if you got our races on May the 11th, I posted. We get that race to Tony. So you just take that off. You got that on there.
Yeah, for that that's gonna be the Carolina Grudge race.
Carolina Grudge race. We get that race to Tony.
Be fun, man, with Kara and them.
Well, I think that's a 2-night event too. I
believe so. They're gonna run the drag strip, and they're gonna run the flat track stuff, and they're gonna have regular mud racing. So
I think you got to get in Friday night, the first round or something. I think it said.
Okay.
I might try that. That's pretty fun.
I'll definitely be there for that.
Yeah, I gotta get that in there.
I believe Tony's running 3 races this year.
Yeah. We had like 5, but we got to cut them back because we'll see. You know how my daddy is.
Yep. And, last year there was really a battle of attrition, man. It got to the point where they were guys trying to run every weekend, weren't there?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty
Same thing with Matt and them. I believe they're running 2. The one with us on May 4th. I cannot remember. The next one's in August, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it's the 3rd weekend in August.
Yeah, like everything.
I'm wrong on that.
Our insurance went up. Everything goes up. So.
Yep.
Everything. I'm just ready to get it. I'm ready to turn it loose.
I'm ready to get it this year too, because the layout that I saw, I need to really write them all down and put them, like I say, on a calendar. But that's what we're gonna have for Miss Tina soon.
Yes, sir.
Aren't we?
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Got it going on. She makes some awesome flyers. She made my awesome flyer I posted the other day. Yesterday, I think it was.
That's right.
She is on it.
She takes care of us. Her and Shelly too. Shelly texted me last night at like 11:30 and was like, "What's the deal with Muddy Addiction? Are we in or out or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I think you're in." I actually thought she was somebody else, and I was like, "It's up to her." I don't know it. I hadn't talked to her. I hope so, or something like that. And I guess I didn't respond in a good way. I made her mad a little bit. I'm sorry, Shelly. You're always in. Anybody that wants to be involved is always in. Yeah. Shelly and Miss Tina are our 2. I call them my girls. They keep us straight. Well, I don't know what we do without them.
Yep. Cody said they run a 3.5 and a 4.0 breakout class, consisting in an outlaw class in October. That 3.5, man, what the world? What's a 4.0?
That's cool. Because they won't make you pedal, I think is the
got
fun.
To, man.
Right? So everybody is boom, boom. That's what he was saying when I talked to him. He said they had a really good time watching everybody laugh and all trying to make that.
Yeah, they don't have to pedal that, I'm telling you.
Yep. Outlaw will be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be something good for some, like we were talking about, these limited guys that do have a bottle. Gavin, Johnny, Robbie will run them with a small block.
That's right.
Robbie don't care. Yeah, he gone. That little missile he's got.
I think it's bad, but I hope he's back. I hope he's back for this year. I hope you talked to him. He's locked in.
He said he was. I helped him. Me and Curtis helped him change a tire on the side of the road about a month ago, and he was asking. So.
You got to hit him up for some sponsorship too, man. We're getting into that.
Yeah, big plumber, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
We need all we can get for these guys.
We looking for some sponsorships,
trophies and stuff like that,
Yep, get this stuff paid for. If anybody's interested, we got all the belts sponsored. So
yep, well, the sponsorship stuff. I just posted an updated little version of that on Facebook. You're trying to get the shirts ordered Friday, I believe is what Wister told me. So to make the shirt, I gotta get you by Friday. So
Yep.
I'm gonna do some more posts on that.
So we picked up the last belt.
Yep, all the belts are done. That's
So
awesome.
the belts are done. So we got what? Class sponsorships and
couple classes to go.
How's the sponsorship looking? We are looking for class sponsorships there, C-Joy. And we got some. What's the other one at the bottom called? What you got it down as?
Supporting sponsors.
Supporting
Yep.
Sponsorship.
So you can find that information right there on that Facebook page. But
yep.
Once again, our main man, Johnny Martin's our title sponsor. It's awesome to have him back.
I talked to Miss Johnny Martin today, matter of fact. And yes, it's sweet tea in my cup, by the way.
Yeah, this is orange juice. It's not a screwdriver. Y'all haven't drove me to drinking yet. I was close.
I was talking to her today, and I said, well, I got to ride by the store. I got to go to the liquor store and get something. She said, I tell him that ain't tea in your cup you drinking. I said, no, that's tea.
It's like this barber that always used to cut my hair. I'm like, what you got in that cut right there, old man?
And he's cutting your hair?
Yeah.
All right, then.
Used to be pretty wild.
Yep.
So, man, we're looking good this year. You know, we get another few. If we can get 10 more, we'll be at 50. And we got some time left for sure. Yeah, I know how it is, CJ. Life gets in the way, doesn't it?
He's got that baby he's paying for now and all that, and so he's working 7/12s.
I know CJ's been waiting for me to put this schedule out here in stone too. There's been a lot of guys waiting. And I am sorry it took so long, but it had to.
I think William said, y'all need me. I hope he's talking about as a sponsor. I said, heck yeah, we always need you as a sponsor.
Heck yeah.
Come on.
We'd love to have McCorn Heating and Air.
Hit us up, brother. We get you in there.
That's right. Y'all are what keeps it going, you know?
Yep. If you got your boss at work you work for, tell them that you got somebody who needs some sponsorships. It's a tax write-off, man. Come on.
And good thing about this year is we don't have to pay to build a website, I don't believe. So that'll be
got that.
Some money saved, right?
Yep. We have to get on Gavin about working it.
Yep. I got all that information sent over to Gavin, so hopefully it's going to be on the website soon. But he couldn't post it before I gave it to him.
Yeah, he's a busy fella too. He's got stuff going on. So
yeah, man, he's doing house stuff nowadays, playing house for sure.
Yeah, he told me he was missing the podcast because he's lifting weights. So
he started lifting weights and working out, and he was a vegan, and then he figured out, I had to eat some meat to get bigger, right?
I reckon so. That vegan stuff ain't gonna cut it, I reckon. New plant startup. I know what you mean, man. It was working us too, brother, killing us. So slack back up until this week, and they done told us all the overtime again. So,
oh man,
got to keep the plant running. But yeah, pick up some cans on your way to work tomorrow, will you? Put another air conditioner or two in for us.
That's right.
That's about to start picking back up here for too long and start to warm up.
Mr. Bill right there is gonna have William under some more houses. Get in there, boy.
Get a couple more. That sounds like a Bud Light, a Coors Light she opened up right there.
No.
I heard it.
Zero sugar Coca-Cola.
Zero Cokes.
Oh, man.
We're exciting at our house.
Yeah, that horseshoe class, man, V-Tread class, I know about 8 or 10. If they jump in, that'd make an awesome freaking class.
Where's Daddy Darren?
I know. Where's Darren?
The Mustang?
Where's my boy Scooter at? Scooter,
yeah, man.
Looking good last year. Scooter and Tyler.
Get them on here. Get them up.
Yeah.
We need all we can, bro. And on.
How about Casey Haltiwanger, man, with that mean purple machine he's got?
Yep.
Only one rule in that class: V-tread tires. You can be a mega or a 1-ton.
Yep. And another deal, like we talked with Blaine again Saturday night, he liked was the mod street class. It's on consistency. So everybody remember that is on consistency. Everywhere we go, it's a consistency deal. So
that allowed us to open that class up a little bit.
Yep.
You know, because it don't really matter how much power they have, really.
Yep.
As long as it's a streetable truck.
Because I had somebody messaging me and asking me that now. Shoveling chicken. Somebody shoveling it. And I told him, I said, that's judged on consistency. That and the young guns to be correct, right?
Yes, that in the young guns class.
So they don't have to have a killer to compete in the young guns class to win. So
That's right. Because we don't want to push these kids harder than they need to be.
Nope.
You know?
Nope.
Go out there and be safe, do your own thing, run your own race.
I think Jackson and Jarrett's coming to the first points race. So he think he's trying to get some of the Sensor 6 to come to that race. So
That'd be awesome to get them down here. That would, I believe, having those guys running those 6-cylinder trucks in this state a few times is going to show a lot of the regular fans that come and watch that, oh, man, look, we can go just get a little Cherokee and actually do something with it instead of having to have a $10,000-$15,000 motor, you know? I think that's going to be a good class. It's super popular up in North Carolina. I think
it's growing.
Little dude's biggest class, right? I think usually
I think so.
15, 20 trucks on a regular race. That's a good class.
I'm trying to text Tina right now. She's watching.
So while you're texting, I'm going to go ahead and list all the sponsors that are already helping us out this season.
Shoot it, brother.
While we're doing this. So Johnny Martin, our main man, Johnny Martin Well Drilling. He's our title sponsor. Then we've got Tool Brothers Incorporated coming back. Palmetto Mudway, Branchville Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Hares Repair Service, Hustler Racing, Holy City Proud Boys, Spare Parts Racing, Triple Threat Racing Engines, Coke Renovations, Shecky Jordan Motorsports. Shaky Jordan Motorsports.
That's it. Yep.
And Godfather Racing and All About Mud. And I hope Miss Shelly, hopefully I didn't make Shelly mad. I wasn't trying to make her
Muddy mad. Addiction.
It's been a whirlwind, y'all. So we've got a pretty good list of sponsors, but we're still looking for a couple class sponsors, you know, to help pay for trophies and whatnot. Give these guys a little bit more at the end of the season, but
we'll pay back for the second place and third place trophies there.
That's right.
You know
I'm looking forward to these young guns competing. I know there's a whole lot of hares jumping in that class.
Yeah. I think they got a bunch of them, don't they?
They're gonna wear that red truck out, probably. Yeah. Yeah, in that modified street class, all our other classes, we only let one driver enter in the points class or whatever. But that class, you can enter as many people.
I didn't think about it, but you know, if we got some young guns that's running in that heads up race, we've got to let them get a second pass.
Yeah. Yep. We will have to, won't we?
Yeah. So I guess what we can figure out, we'll get all the young guns that's in them classes and let them make one pass before the race starts, I reckon.
Yeah. We could do that for sure.
Or
we can just see if they all want to just line up and let them just run two passes. Boom, boom. Just all the youngins run.
Then don't let them run in consistency. And then let them run in their regular class. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something. I forgot about that. But
yeah. There's always something, y'all.
Yeah.
Right? Always something comes up. It'll all work out. It's going to be fun.
10-4. But hey, it's about my bedtime, Rhett. Well, it's past my bedtime.
It's past my supper time. I didn't get to eat before we started this. I was trying to get all that stuff punched out for everybody to see.
If y'all only knew how hard Rhett works behind the scenes on this, man. Get it.
We try, man. We're trying to keep everybody happy and having fun.
Let me see if my deal works. Did you hear the clapping? Nope.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to our little intro
I can't find it. I lost it. I gotta find it. I gotta get Gavin to send it back to me.
Mod Street, Brian, the first race, they're gonna run
straight line
in the mud. So
in the mud.
You will have 2 times.
Yep, you'll get your 2 times.
Yep.
So Mod Street ain't gonna run no heads up. So
Yeah. Anywhere that class needs a second time, we'll get him a second pass.
but been a lot of work behind the scenes. We got it out. We're ready to go racing. So
Thank God. I was about ready to either stroke out or have a great year. And I think it's going to be awesome.
yeah, we done figured it out. It's good. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day for everybody. So everybody take their brides or whatever girlfriends and try to be nice to them, I guess, Rhett.
Yep. And hey, remember, don't wait till, when you knock off work to try to get some flowers. You better, if you haven't got them already, you better be looking for them at lunchtime, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're going to be in trouble, all of you.
I took off a little earlier today and got what I had to get. So
Jack, I work with my good buddy. There's this place, he calls it the Three Corners of Love or whatever. You go there, it's got the candy shop, it has got the flower place, and it's got something else. I forget what the other place is, but you go right there and you get all your shopping done one spot.
That's one thing I say about my wife. She don't like flowers. So
well, you're lucky.
yeah, she said they die. She don't like flowers. But
that's awesome.
Yep. And we'll see y'all next week, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week, and
Hopefully.
we'll have Blaine on here, and we'll probably have Scotty on here, and we'll probably have Jared on here because Sinister
racing
6
too,
is getting
yeah.
started. Everybody's getting cranked up.
We'll get this lined up and see what it's planned out. Hopefully we'll be back on Wednesday nights. Hopefully.
Yes, that's the key. But
we'll see.
We wanted to drop this hammer as soon as we could, and we couldn't do it tomorrow.
Nope. And Thursday, I got a daddy-daughter dance tomorrow. Thursday. So
there you go. That'd be fun.
And baseball, and I got all kind of stuff going on too, man. But Blaine said, "Are somebody else's girlfriend's flowers?" Nah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah. Like what did it say on Facebook? If he's busy tomorrow, you are the side chick.
Yep.
So,
if he's busy tomorrow, you the side chick.
Dang.
All right, Rick.
Season.
Yep. We appreciate it. We can get it going. Everybody's help and support Reds too. So we're ready to get it slanging, and we'll see y'all next week.
That's right. See you soon.
See you later. Boom.